What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 7 battle for the APA Academy. We are locked into playoffs. We have guaranteed our spot in the playoffs, and unfortunately, we are facing off against someone who we very likelihood will be playing either in round 1 or round 2, and that is QTheCostaRican and the Chicago Dragapult. We've played him now, this is the third time, and I believe we won the previous 2 games as I just smacked my table. I apologize for that. We won the previous 2 games, once in the BBL and once in the NCP. So I'm hoping that we can get the trifecta here, but his team is very scary. He has one of the scariest drafts in the entire league, not gonna lie. His team has Hail, and Hail is broken in lower tiers. So we're just gonna show up the team right now. You guys see it, Alolan Ninetales with Arctovish as his Hail sweeper. Passimian, one of the broken fighting types, one of the few that actually gets access to U-turn as well. On top of that, it has access to Defiant, which can kind of deter my webs. He's got 2 really solid electric immunities in Jolteon and Rhydon. He's got Sigilyph, which is bonkers, and Poltegeist as well. If Poltegeist gets up a Shell Smash, it might just be GG, because my Audino is not the greatest in this matchup because he's got a Guzzlord, he's got a Rhydon, he's got a Passimian, he's got an Arctovish with Fish's Rend, and my Zoroark should probably drop to a Giga Drain or something, and I don't want that to happen, so we gotta be very careful around it, but we do have a good shot at getting the win here. I will let you guys know, this is a B team. We're not bringing our A game to this matchup because we don't want to be counter-teamed the next time around, so we're going to stick with the B team for the time being, and hopefully it'll get us the W this time. We are both locked into the playoffs. He won his Week 8 game by forfeit, so if we lose both these games, we'll be locked in. Still, the worst we can finish is 8th, and yeah, we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and jump into it, starting with our first mon. Starting off, it's actually going to be Tone Time. Tone Time is back once more. We're running Choice Band right now. Banded Tone Time, but it's just going to put in so much work. Now, Berserker is insane because it's got a ridiculously good attack stat at 110, but it's also got access to Tough Claws, which gives a Life Orb boost to all of its contact moves. And every single move that I'm running this week, Iron Head, U-Turn, Close Combat, and Facade, are contact moves. So each of them have a Life Orb, but we also have a band on top of that too, which is absolutely nuts. Originally, I was thinking about running something like Steely Spirit to boost up my Iron Head to make it basically, it's 2 times boosted, 1.5 times 1.5. So it's not really 2 times, it's like 1.8 something if I'm not mistaken, but it's, or no, I think it's actually 2.25. It's a bit more than that. So it's just extra powerful, but at the end of the day, we decided against that, and the reason for that is because we want to make sure that we can get some nice OHKOs on a few different things. The big ones is that Tough Claws will help me get the OHKO on max HP Rapidash with Close Combat, so we can have that in the bag just in case we need that on the Switch. Maybe we can freely go for Close Combat. We just go for it instead of the Iron Head. Who knows, it might be the better option for us. The set has speed for Jolly Passimian under webs, so if it's a non-Scarf Passimian and webs are up, we will outspeed it. And that's amazing because we then can just fire off an insanely powerful attack. The only problem with this Pokemon is we just can't get it in that freely. A lot of his team is pretty fast. You look at it, he's got something like the Ninetales, which we don't outspeed. He's got the Passimian, the Jolteon, the Arctovish, the Sigilyph, the Poltegeist, and the Rapidash, all of which are really fast. If he does bring the Rhydon or something, or the Guzzlord, then I'm in a fantastic position. Vileplume is not going to appreciate taking a Iron Head, and I feel pretty good about that. We resist its stab grass moves, and we are immune to its stab poison moves, and we also resist Moonblast, which is a really good coverage option that it gets. The problem is, it does get access to Strength Sap, so we do have to be careful, but Iron Head should be doing enough to really weaken it, and we do have a really good check to it in a Moltres, so I feel pretty good about that. Ideally, this set just puts in a lot of work. U-Turn lets me just get momentum around on everything, and it's just a really strong set. That's really it, honestly. We also have speed for Modest Guzzlord and Adamant Rhydon without webs up. So if it's just a non-jolly or non-timid version of those Pokemon, we'll outspeed them as well if webs are not up. So we'll definitely take advantage of that. That is 100%. Next up, though, is going to be Electric Bugaloo, our Vikavolt, coming back. This is the 3rd week in a row we're running webs on Vikavolt with, I believe, the same 3 moves. We're running, or same 4 moves, excuse me. Webs, Roost, Volt Switch, Energy Ball. We're running the Aqua Berry this time around because he's got a couple of really good fire type attacks. He's got the Heat Wave on the Sigilyph, which is absolutely terrifying. Sigilyph is like the scariest mon for me to deal with right now. He's got Rapidash with Mystical Fire, and that's really it. And those are the Pokemon I'm kind of worried about. If he doesn't end up bringing them, fine, I'm cool with that. Like, I don't mind him going for like a Fire Blast on Guzzlord. Obviously, I kind of do because we have Aqua Berry for it. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be the biggest concern in the world. We don't have any bug move for it. That's a problem. But in cases like weakness policy, then we're going to be in a good position because of that. We can just Volt Switch out and be in a good spot. The Aqua Berry is there, like I said, for the Rapidash and the Sigilyph. The speed is there for 12 speed Vileplume. We then also take an Adamant Banded Guzzlord Stone Edge or a modest non-boosted Fire Blast. That's without our berry. We do take a Specs modest Fire Blast if we have our berry with us. We also take 2 Jolly Scarf Passimian Rock Slides, so that's amazing. That is the big one we have here. 2 Scarf Jolly Passimian Rock Slides. It needs to be Jolly to speed tie my Gardevoir, and if it's not, then we just go in with Gardevoir under webs. We also take 2 Timid Ninetail Blizzards. Okay, so if it's timid, we take the hit. Unfortunately, we don't take it after Hail, but I don't anticipate him to be super offensive. I think he's gonna be a little bit bulky, so he has a way to just guarantee get up the Veil. That's what I want to say. Also, we can always Volt Switch out on the Ninetales, which means that Hail won't be a factor. So if he goes for Blizzard, I don't really have anything unless webs aren't up. Then I'm clicking webs. And if webs are up, I just click Volt Switch, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be able to take multiple Blizzards with Hail. So I might as well just click Volt Switch, get into a better matchup, and that way I'm in a better position that way. I think that's just a better play all around. So that is what our Vikavolt is here for. Really strong set, hoping it can put in a lot of work for us. Web's been absolutely amazing for our team the past 2 weeks. Really big reasons why we've been able to get some wins. So hopefully we can continue it right there. Continuing along with Pokemon that have been absolutely broken for us, we have RuPaul the Gardevoir, which is insane. I honestly was hoping to get Indeedee to start the draft, but having Gardevoir is incredible, and having Trace specifically is insane. I absolutely love having Trace. Reason for it, because we can just copy random abilities that is just going to make this so much better for us. We can copy things this week. We can copy things like Slush Rush or Water Absorb on the Arctivish, which makes things a lot easier for us. Slush Rush, we will outspeed it unless it's Scarf and Slush Rush, and we'll also be able to take any water type attacks like the Fish's Wrens if it's Water Absorb. We have Magic Guard on the Sigilift to be able to negate Life Orb damage. We have Jolteon's Volt Absorb, and we have Rhydon's Lightning Rod. We have Beast Boost on Guzzlord, and we have Flash Fire, I believe it is, on Rapidash 2. Those are all really good abilities. And we also have, I guess, Serene Grace on Dunsparce. We're not really going to be using that, but hey, it's something nonetheless. The moves on this set, we just have Stab on this. We have Moonblast, Psyshock, Draining Kiss, and Taunt. Speed on the set is there for Passimian. We have Taunt because we want to stop the Sigilist from setting up and the Poltegeist. So if the Poltegeist comes in, maybe it's out of range of Moonblast or Psyshock, we just click Taunt, stop it from going for Shell Smash, and then we're in a good position that way. We can just go for a Moonblast or a Psyshock, and at the end of the day, if we can stop it from setting up. If we stop it from setting up, then Shien goes in. If we're behind webs, then Tone Time goes in. So that's really it. That's what we have. That's the fact that we have to play there. And if I find out that he's White Herb, then boom, right now I know 100% he is going to be running the Shell Smash. I taunt it and I'm good. Right, Draining Kiss for a little bit of recovery, not super necessary, but something like the Guzzlord around, and like an Assault Vest Guzzlord could be a really effective special wall for like my Moltres, my Zoroark to an extent if I'm running a special variant, and honestly everything but my Gardevoir, then I think it could be a really good option for him. So having Draining Kiss to get back some recovery would be very nice. I don't really need any other coverage, to be honest. Maybe Energy Ball would be cool for Rhydon, but that's really it. Maybe Shadow Ball for Sigilift, but Moonblast's still going to do a ton of damage anyways. And taunting that thing would be absolutely amazing for us. We want to make sure that it cannot do whatever it wants to us, so taunting it is definitely the play. Hopefully this Pokemon goes in. Again, the biggest thing I'm worried about is having a Passimian speed tie me while it's scarfed and under webs. Then it'll be a speed tie, and that's the most unfortunate thing. We do not want that to be happening at all. Moving on though, our next mon is going to be Firewall the Moltres, running the Choice Scarf, Fire Blast, U-Turn, Hurricane, and Weather Ball. Weather Ball is there because he has a Hail user. And I forgot to mention, by the way, but he is not allowed to use the Icy Rock. Icy Rock is banned. That's how it works. Every single Pokemon that would be running Drought or Snow Warning or Drizzle or whatever, the item, the rock, is banned. So he only gets a maximum of 5 turns of Hail. Problem is, he can still run Light Clay, meaning he can get the full 8 turns of Aurora Veil. That is the problem. So this set can do a lot of work for us because we can outspeed the Ninetales, hit with the Fire Blast, and Oko it. Unless it's like super, super, super bulky, which I don't anticipate to be that bulky. The speed on the set is there for Passimian or for Modest Sigilift, and we also have speed for Jolteon while we have our Scarf. This, in theory, was going to be my lead. In theory, it was my lead, because I thought he might lead with the... I thought he might just lead with the, what is the word I'm looking for? The Gardevoir? Not the Gardevoir, the Ninetales. I think he's going to lead off with Rhydon if he brings it to get up rocks, because I'm not running Boots on this set. I'm not running Defog on this team. So having a Moltres around us isn't going to be the best for us. Regardless, if I can Oko something like that, I'd be very happy. Hurricane hits the Rapidash for better damage than Scorching Sands does. Hurricane is 110 base power, plus Stab adds an extra 55 base power, so it's 165 base power, while Scorching Sands is 70 base power, times 2 for being super effective, is 140 base power, meaning we will then only do 140 to the Rapidash, so we still do more with Hurricane if we connect. We have Weather Ball because I want to be able to hit things like the Guzzlord if it's a specially defensive set. I want to be able to hit things like the Sigilift for super effective damage, the Rhydon as well. That's just the big things. And we also hit things like the Passimian for neutral damage. That is 100% accurate. That's a big thing too. U-turn for momentum, obviously. And at the same time, I just want to be able to outspeed things. And if I can kind of like in one of my mocks this happened, I went for an Iron Head with my banded Berserker, and Sigilift was the switch in. It took the hit, and I just said, you know what? I saw Flame Orb pop off. I'm just gonna switch out. I'm gonna go hard into Moltres, expecting it to go for a Psycho Shift. As it did, I went for U-turn because I was scarfed, and boom, I am good to go. That's what happened. Maybe we can get the same thing to happen now. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. Moltres is still really, really bulky regardless. I would love to be modest. I just can't. I need the speed on the set for the Passimian and for that modest Sigilift. Those are the important things. Sigilift is such a big threat to my team. Next up, though, is going to be she and our Zoroark, Life Orb once more, Focus Blast, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and Knockoff. Very, very strong set this week. Hopefully, we can put in a lot of work because we really need it to. You look at it, why are we running Dark Pulse and Knockoff? So we're running both because this Pokemon, no matter what, under webs will outspeed Passimian, and that's important. And the reason why we're running Knockoff is because we want to get rid of the Choice Scarf. If we can get rid of that, then Gardevoir just demolishes. It goes in, it destroys everything. So we have it there. We also have it because we can get rid of Rapidash's boots. We can get rid of Jolteon's anything. We can get rid of Flame Orb on Sigilift. We can get rid of Life Orb on Sigilift. That's the big thing. We do have Dark Pulse to do a ton of damage to it. And at the same time, running Zoroark prevents him from just auto-beating me with a Roost, Cosmic Power, or Calm Mind Psycho Shift set with Store Power. We don't lose to that set right now, and that's the big thing. I don't want to lose to that thing because we will lose if we don't bring Zoroark, we don't keep it healthy. I was thinking Taunt, not the best bring. I was thinking Extrasensory to try and KO the Passimian, but Knockoff is safer. Knockoff is the safer play. We might lose our Zoroark, but it will make it a lot easier for the rest of our team, especially considering that Extrasensory will not guarantee KO the Passimian. We want to make sure we can just get rid of it, and then we're in a good spot. That's it. That is going to be our Zoroark. Speed on this set is there to speed tie the Rapidash. They both reach 105 base speed. And that's really it. We're going to be in a good spot with this thing. I can feel it. Hopefully we can disguise it as something like the Moltres to force in the Rapidash, maybe like the Girder to force in the Sigilift. That's really it. If we can force in the Sigilift, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and force in the Sigilift and have Girder be the Pokemon that's going to be coming in. It also can kind of force in the Ninetales, and we can then Flamethrower that thing, which is another plus for us. Next up is going to be Girder, which is our final mon. You heard the spoilers a bit. Girder is here. This is the exact same speed as the Vikavolt, which is speed for 12 speed Vileplume. We have Drain Punch, Knockoff, Rock Tomb, and Brick Break. Originally I was running Defog, and originally I was thinking about running Taunt over Rock Tomb. I went with Drain Punch and Knockoff. They're both really good options to hit his entire team outside of like the Vileplume really. So yeah, I think honestly everything gets hit for neutral by just these two moves, but we wanted to do better. And Rock Tomb will let me outspeed the Ninetales. It'll also allow me to outspeed the Sigilift by lowering its speed by 1 stage. So we can Rock Tomb it. Yes, it's boosting up its special defense and its special attack, but I can Rock Tomb it, weaken it, go for knockoffs, and then I'll outspeed it with something like my Gardevoir, like my Vikavolt, like my Zoroark, like my Berserker, and I'm good to go. So that's really it. Hopefully that can be the reason why Rock Tomb is going to be a great bring. Brick Break gets rid of Veil for us, Drain Punch for recovery, Knockoff for knockoff reasons, of course, and then Guts in case of random Toxicking that could be coming our way. No Toxic Spikes this week, which is nice. He has 2 Rockers, Rhydon and Dunsparce. I did not know Dunsparce got rocks, so that's good to know, but Rhydon, if it comes, I imagine it'll be clicking rocks, and that's why we want to have speed on Vikavolt to go and OHKO it with the Energy Ball, and we do OHKO it unless it's like max HP, max special defense, careful nature. We should be fine against it. But yeah, guys, that is going to be our team for this week's battle. Do me a favor, leave a like on the video if you have not already. We always try to reach 40 likes on the videos. We've been slacking a little bit. I know you guys can definitely get there, so do me a favor, hit 40 likes on the video. Also, this should be going up on, I believe it would be, if I can take a look at my agenda, this should be going up on Saturday the 17th. So if you guys missed it, yesterday we should have had a video go up on the top 10 Gmax Pokemon in Sword and Shield. So make sure to go back, check out that video. I should have a playlist or a link on the screen somewhere for you guys to click on that and check it out. So make sure to check out that. And of course, comment the secret word of the day. Secret of the day is going to be, you know, I had dinner for breakfast again, so we're gonna go ahead and do toast. Toast or bread. You know what? Toast. Specifically toast, okay? Comment toast if you guys are sticking around for the entirety of the Team Builder. Y'all are the real MVPs. Thank you for watching the Team Builder. Let's go ahead and jump into the battle. Let's do it. All right, we back. So he brings no Rhydon, but he brings the Dunsparce. He has no electric immunity. There is a Sigilift though. There's no Vileplume. There's the Dunsparce that does get access to rocks. Did not want to see that. Dunsparce. No Rapidash. And we're missing Guzzlord. Okay, let's see. So he has no fairy resist, just FYI, crazy. I do want to lead with Bugaloo here. What would he lead off with? Maybe Dunsparce, maybe Passimian. I think Bugaloo is a good lead though. We're gonna go Xian next. We're then gonna go RuPaul, Tone Time. I think what I want to do is I want to force in. I want to force in the Sigilyph. So we're gonna go with it at the very end. Okay. Yeah, we take any hits from the Guzzlord. The worst thing that you could lead off with would be the Dunsparce, because it gets access to rocks, which is weird. I did not know this thing got rocks. It got Roost too. It gets Roost as well. Jesus, this thing's gonna be bulky as hell. But we're good to go. Let's do it. Let's lead off with the Vikavolt. He might just sweep us with the Dunsparce here. Dunsparce will probably get thumbnail if it does anything. I'll put it on the thumbnail. But let's see. Q is going to be our opponent today. Make sure you go and check him out. His link is in the description. All right. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Good matchup. Tarek Cohen. Passimian. We take any hit from this thing, so I'm not mad at that. If it goes for Rock Slide, it's the best it can do to us. It does 40% for 49% at most. So we just get up our webs here because he has one defogger that he did bring, but that's fine. So we get up our webs. Our webs, Webaroos. It's late on a Thursday afternoon, evening. It's like 11 o'clock at night, 11:15. My water is not cold. Goes for Rock Slide. Yeah, so that's like Scarf damage. No flinch, great. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can go for a Roost here, but I think I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch. We'll have to outspeed, we'll outspeed a good amount of things and get the Roost off if we need to. Goes for another Rock Slide. We take it. Why? Let's go Tone Time. Because obviously we get flinched. Of course we do. Of course. Love to see that. Another Rock Slide. 151. Yeah, we eat that. Banded Iron Head, anyone? Anyone? Anyone want to take this hit? Banded Iron Head. It's not Scarfed. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I scout for that? I'm an idiot. Well, you know it's not Scarfed. That really hurts. That really, really hurts. Go Moltres here. Then we just gotta go RuPaul. Bank on that speed tie. We could just go into Girder. Click Knock Off. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to go into Girder and click Knock Off here. That really sucks. Bad play on my part, but hey, not the end of the world. This is what happens when you're bringing a B team. You don't really care too much about the matchup. But we're just going to go for the Knock Off here, regardless. See what he wants to do. He's at -1. But we know right away this thing is not Scarfed. So we still have a way to win this game with Gardevoir, but that really sucks losing our banded Berserker. I really wanted that to do work. I really, really wanted that to do work. Maybe I should have gone into Girder instead to take the Rock Slide, but him getting the him flinching us there with the Vikavolt, that ends up being really big because maybe I can find out, oh, it's a Salt Vest. And if I find out it's a Salt Vest, then okay, I definitely don't go into Berserker. He has to decide, is this my Girder or is this my Zoroark? Is he going to go into Sigilyph here? Is he going to go Ninetales? He's going to switch out. Elise, is that the Ninetales? I believe it is. Yeah, it's the Ninetales. That's fine. So we're going to get rid of its, I'm assuming it's going to be the Light Clay. Is it going to be a Light Clay? That's some solid damage there. Is that a crit? That's a crit, yeah. Light Clay, yeah. So I can definitely go for a Drain Punch here, but I believe what I want to do is go for... I believe I want to go for a Brick Break. But because I want to get rid of the... I don't want to give him an opportunity to have those screens. So I'm going to go for the Brick Break. No screens for you. No Light Clay for you. No Roar Veil. Beautiful. We get rid of it. No Veil for you, sir. You're not allowed to have it. We'll take that. Man, losing... Damn, losing that thing is so bad. Ooh, that's some big damage. That is some big damage. Now I imagine he's going to go for the Blizzard or the Moonblast. I'm going to go into Firewall here. I'm going to U-turn out. I should get the KO on this. So just go for an attack. Go for an attack. Any attack. Moonblast, we'll take it. Let's make sure that this U-turn will KO. So we have Ninetales, Alola, level 50, U-turn will do 8 to 10, that's enough, we're good. So we'll U-turn here. Let's see, he's gonna switch out, yep, that's fine. Does he go Guzzlord? I think this is the Guzzlord. Yeah, so this is a switch in. I kind of thought this might be a thing, that's why we have the Weather Ball, by the way. So, it's something. We know that for next time. Solid damage there. I believe we just go back into Girder. Or no, we go into RuPaul here. He has no switch in. Oh, we can trace Beast Boost. Ooh, we trace Beast Boost. We trace Beast Boost. We're putting in work. Beautiful. Let's go RuPaul. Let's fire off that Moonblast. That Light Orb Moonblast. Is it Assault Vest? It could be Assault Vest, but we should still KO. This is 4 times effective. I don't care how much HP you have. Come on. We need a nice KO here. We need a nice KO here. Come on, what you gonna do? Switches out. Dunsparce? Dubsparce, yes, Dunsparce it is. So Dunsparce is gonna take Hail, it's gonna take Moonblast, Life Orb Moonblast that is. So let's see. How much is the Moonblast gonna do? He has no Fairy Resist. Yum. Some beautiful damage. No more Hail. We just go for another one. It is Life Orb. Let's fire off that Moonblast. I'm so upset about losing my Berserker. That was such a bad play. Like, Choice Scarf was just the best play, the best set, but he ended up not running the Choice Scarf. That's fine. Dunsparce does nothing, so it will not get Thumbnail. It will not. Maybe it'll be Guzzlord. Who knows? We get the Beast Boost. It's +1 boost in special attack. We outspeed everything, by the way, right now, except for Sigilif. We outspeed everything but Sigilif, but we're at +1 against the Sigilif. Moonblast Okos. Moonblast Okos. Wow. 124 to 146. That's insane. And like we can come in anytime on the Guzzlord and we can just Draining Kiss back up basically. Because he has no Fairy Resist. Damn. That's crazy. Fiesta. Sigilif comes out. Okay. The Sigilif I'm pretty sure gets Shadow Ball. He does get Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does, at most, 109 if it's Timid Life Orb. This is the worst Pokemon for me to deal with. I'm just going to go for Moonblast. Just going to go for Moonblast. Calm Mind. Okay. Depending on his sets, we actually can't KO. We can't KO no matter what. But 82 to 99 is still insane damage. So Moonblast. Wow. And we get the special attack drop too. As we like to see. I want to go for Draining Kiss, but there's no point. We're just going to Moonblast. Heat Wave. That's his best thing to hit us. Wow. 93 down to 45. So that was about 43 points of health? That's good. That's good. We take that. We get the KO. He wasn't Life Orb, I don't think. We got +2 special attack and we outspeed everything. Oh my god. Okay, let's take a look at Arctovish quickly. Arctovish, level 50, inhale at -1. Inhale. Okay, if it's adamant, we outspeed it still. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Like, part of me wants to stay in and attack it, but I don't think I can risk that. What? Okay, let's take this slow right now. Pokemon against the Arctovish. I know Xian outspeeds. I know that for sure. I have Girder, which Girder should take any hits from where it's at right now. We take Banded Fish's Rend, so 157. Yeah, unless it's adamant, we take Banded Fish's Rend. If it's adamant, we outspeed with Gardevoir. So we're just gonna Drain Kiss here, get some health back. Switches out. Okay, what are you going to? Oh my god, we're about to get so much health back. We're about to get so much health back. So much health back, baby. The Draining Kiss. Give him a little kiss, Gardevoir. Give him a little kiss. +3. Wow. Back to full. Back to full. We're at +3 special attack right now. Jesus. Okay. That's 3 kills for Gardevoir. That's insane. That's insane. How much do we do to Arctovish with Gardevoir at neutral? 62 to 73. Okay. Let's thought experiment. If I go for the Moonblast and I outspeed and he's adamant, then we'll KO. He can go for Fish's Rend on me. Let's see. We want Jolly. Let's see if he's Life Orb. Not Lightning Tail, Life Orb. Life Orb does 125 at most. There's 4 rolls to kill me if it's Jolly Life Orb. If I just... Okay. If I switch out and sack off Vikavolt, I go into Girder and Drain Punch. That's what I do. We sack off Vikavolt and go Girder to Drain Punch. I'm worried about him being Jolly. If he's Jolly, he'll outspeed. If he's adamant, then he won't. And we can't risk it. We can't risk it. Fish's Rend, there it is. But the good news is, we can always come in on this and get the Slush Rush. That's something, but for now we're gonna go into Girder. Girder should chew. We know it's not Life Orb. If it's banned, Girder takes 153 at most from Jolly Band. Adamant Band. Inhale. It's a roll, but we go for Drain Punch nonetheless. Please chew this hit, Girder. Please chew this hit. Kind of need you to be honest. We'll find out if it's banded. That's something. Fish's Rend, it outspeeds. Oh, we eat that. It's not banded. Oh, we eat that. Chew it up. Beautiful. We were at 153, I believe it was, and we're down to 61. That's 98 points of health, I think it is. So we take that pretty well. How many turns of Hail left? This should be the last one, right? 2 turns left. Okay. This could be Scarf, but I'm not risking that. We're just going to go for another Drain Punch here. And I think we actually win the game. Even if we drop. So we're just going to Drain Punch, because I think Gardevoir will actually clean up here. Even if he KOs us. He switches out. What are you sacking off? Okay, he goes into the Pissimian. Damn. Yo, Gardevoir is a monster. That's something you don't bring a Fairy Resist. Wow. Okay, let's be honest. If he did not give me the Beast Boost, then I think I would have been fine. He would have been fine, rather. That did nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I think I want to switch out into Moltres here. So we're going to do that. We're going to go to the reason I'm saying this, I'm going to wait before I do it, because if he KOs me here, fine, he KOs me. If he doesn't, then I can attack it. If he KOs me, I go into RuPaul, I attack, and I'm good. Yeah, because his Arctivish is in range of Moonblast, so we'll copy Slush Rush and we're good. And if he's not Slush Rush, then we'll outspeed him no matter what. Knockoff gets rid of our Scarf. We live. Flame Body Burn too. We take those. We take those. Oh, we take those. That's nice. No more Hail too. We just fire off the Fire Blast now, right? More accurate than Hurricane. Fire Blast. That's nice. That's nice. Tracing Beast Boost. And we connect the Fire Blast too. Way to go, Moltres. Gets the K. Oh, it lived. Okay, well, we got the kill with Flame Body. That's something. That's something, I guess. I think that's going to cost us a point of differential, which is fine. I mean, actually, we go into Xian and we basically win the game. So we're going to do that. We go into Xian here because we outspeed everything, unless he is Scarf Arctivish in Hail with Slush Rush. But yeah, we're good. So Elise comes out. That's good. We will outspeed this thing here, 100%. And we can go for Flamethrower. And we can weaken it, but we'll get the KO on it, actually. Yeah, so let's go for the Flamethrower. I thought we were going to be in a really rough position when I basically sacked off Berserker, but that's just the power of webs. And boom, that is a KO on Elise, the Ninetales. That's it. That's the name of the Pokemon. Love to see it. And again, like I'll do the calc right now. If he is Jolly at -1 in Hail, he reaches 156 in the speed stat, and Zoroark has 172. So he literally has to be Scarfed. Okay? So we just go for Dark Pulse and we get the KO and we win the game. Right? Okay, so he's Scarfed. He is Scarfed. So that's fine. This was Scarfed. Inhale, it reaches 234. Yeah, that's fine. We go into Gardevoir here, regardless of what item he is, because if we get Slush Rush, right? Let's go to Gardevoir here quickly. Gardevoir, we want Slush Rush. Inhale, we reach 290. And if he's not Slush Rush, then he's going to be Water Absorb, and we take the hit. And I think he has to be Slush Rush anyway, so we're going to trade Slush Rush. We can get the win here. It's going to be a 2-0. Honestly, we played really well. Hyper offense game. Super. That's what it's been lately for us. Just hyper offense with webs, and it's been doing so much work for us. But Moonblast it up, getting that Draining Kiss back up on the Guzzlord, getting back to full basically. Love to see it. Gardevoir putting the work, getting the KO. 4 kills for Gardevoir. Amazing, 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 amazing. We got the nice W there. 2-0 win after a really rocky start with the Berserker. Guys, I want you to let me know down in the comments. Give me a story of one time where you guys made a really bad play to start the game and it did not end up hurting you at all. Like your team was just, you were able to get it done there, like then and there. But anyways, GG to Q. Great game, man. That Passimian caught me off guard. I definitely expected it to be Scarf. It was not. I'm happy the team got the win because this was the B team. I definitely expect to see him in the playoffs. I think he's going to be a phenomenal competitor in the playoffs. We're definitely going to have our work cut out for beating him. So if we match up in the playoffs, I'll be kind of worried. So that's for sure. But hey, that's going to be it for this time. If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, leave a like on the video, comment your thoughts on the battle down below. Remember to answer the secret word of the day from the Teambuilder portion of the video. And of course, go back to yesterday's video on, this should have been the 16th, I think it is, Friday the 16th. Yeah, Friday the 16th, we should have had our top 10 G-Max Pokemon go up on the channel as well. So make sure to go back and check that out. Check out Q, his link is in the description, just like the rest of the coaches in the AP Academy. And let me know if you have any thoughts on this game as well. I'd love to hear them. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I will see you next time.